Hello there. Thought I'd class up the joint a little bit. Russ here with day 52 of my video a day series, and Random Reads is back with episode 27. Let's get it. This is probably the most random box I have in the collection. I've got DC, I've got Marvel, and I've got Indie all mixed in here. Let's see what we pull. We got a free comic book day of Stranger Things. Alright, here's all the info on the front of the book. I'm guessing that's the writers and artists. And it looks like this has a backup story in it, but I'll just be sticking to Stranger Things. Ignore the Justice League PJs. By the way, I'm trying something a little different with this episode. Instead of, I'm going to show some art, but instead of like showing each panel, I'm just going to pop the pictures up here as I read along through the pages. November 26, 1983. Mere weeks ago, life in Hawkins, Indiana was turned upside down. Seriously, Nancy? A young boy was lost. A body was found. It's a Saturday night on a holiday weekend. You could take a break from the studying. With midterms coming up, it was a tragedy that shook the small town to its very core. You have to give your reading time to sink in before you pile more on, right? A Christmas Story just opened up. I hear it's good, wholesome fun. Then by some miracle, the boy was found again, and this time he was alive. I thought you kids might want a snack. There were other tragedies, other losses. But for most in Hawkins, life returned to normal. Thank you, Miss Wheeler. Pretzels are a favorite of mine. However, there are a few who know the truth of what happened. Now we're going to talk about pretzels some more. What? Pretzels are great. You don't like pretzels? Just don't give her a reason to throw you out, okay? The monsters who lurked in the mists of the dark, and though they might pretend, can things ever truly be normal for them again? Oh, come on, your mom loves me. She tolerates you at least. I don't think she's thrilled we're dating. But at least it's something normal, something she understands. Plus, I'm living in your basement. Not funny. Mike is still... He's really upset about 11 disappearing. He's spending all of his time down in the basement. I think he's hoping she'll just reappear somehow. Have you tried talking to him about it? It's funny, when all the craziness was happening, we said we'd talk to each other more. But it's been so long since we actually had a real conversation. I'm not sure how to start. He's good friends with the Briars, right? What if you ask him about Will and use that to figure out how he's doing? That way you're not actually asking him about his feelings or anything like that. You're just checking up on him, his friend. That's perfect, Steve. Come on. Wait, me? At least it's not studying. Mike, are you down here? Yeah, I'm here. Hey buddy, how's it hanging? What do you guys want? Steve was just asking how Will was doing, and I mean, yeah, I was super worried. Oh, well, what did you want to know? The papers talked about when he came back from the dead, but nothing after that report. And we haven't seen him since the night they pulled him out of the whatever that was. Did he get out of the hospital? Couldn't they just ask Jonathan about this stuff? Yeah, right, before Thanksgiving. We went and saw him every day in the hospital after school. but we haven't been by his house yet. Miss Breyer said he needed some time. Yeah, it was kind of... We may have set the monster on fire in their hallway. We should probably ask if they need any help fixing up the place. You burned their house down. I guess they do need a little help, dude. Look, it's cool that you guys are worried about Will, but it sounded like the doctors thought he'd be okay. But it's more than that, isn't it? I know I was only in that awful place for a few minutes, but I still faced a monster, and I still lost a friend. And I still have nightmares about everything that happened. I was just wondering if you think Will might be too. I mean, I don't know, maybe. But how do you fix that? What you need is a distraction. What do you guys normally do for fun? Probably not sports, right? Why don't you run one of your games? The latest adventure is usually all you and your friends can talk about for like a week after. What? Maybe. So they do play sports? No. It's a pen and paper thing. Dungeons and Dragons. It's this amazing game. It's like, have you ever read Lord of the Rings? Nope. So Dungeons and Dragons is this really cool fantasy game. You have classes like fighters and magic users, and you can be humans or demi-humans. The players are in an adventuring party, fighting monsters and looking for treasure and stuff. The last time we played was the night Will disappeared. It's not your fault, Mike. You guys have been playing for years. Remember back when I helped you make those costumes? And you had me be an elf for your big story finale? Does that mean you dressed up too? You've worked so hard to tell those stories. Are you going to let some stupid monster take that away from you? You got your friend back. Make sure you get your normal life back too. I mean, Will's normal life. Yeah, thanks, Nancy. I think he's going to be okay. Thanks for helping. Well, if you still have that fantasy elf costume... Steve getting a little freaky. You're such an idiot, Steve Harrington. Ooh, and he got shut down. The end. Alright, well. That was an unnecessary and boring story. Thank you for tuning in to episode 27 of Random Reads with mediocre storytelling and kind of okay art. I give the story a... 1.5 out of 5. That wasn't very good. I give the art... The art's fairly decent, I guess. I give it a 2.5. I mean, thankfully this was a free book, so I didn't spend any money on it. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Random Reads, episode 27, and day 52 of my video a day series. I'll see you guys Monday. I think Monday. I don't know why I'm looking over there. I don't have a calendar anymore. And when I did have, it was still on February from 2019. I'll see you guys Monday for I'll see you guys Monday for day 53. Peace.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000!
You're still here? Get out of here, man.